CrossFaded, 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 CrossFaded. McDonald's kids for real. So, what am I talking about? Well, apparently, McDonald's has been caught in some child labor issues. Looks like McDonald's has been working 10-year-olds at a Kentucky facility. So, you know, I don't really know what to say about that. McDonald's is a place where I went to get my first job. I worked at McDonald's at the age of 14. So on that perspective, being like the first job that I stepped into the workforce with, yeah, man, it's kind of sad to hear this. But at the same time, like I was just telling you earlier when we just started the intro of the show, this is one of those companies that rob and pillage black folks for the cool. You know, this is a part of their game. So I don't really know, you know, really what I can really say about this, if anything positive at all. So CNN reports that 2 10-year-old children were found working at a Louisville McDonald's restaurant, sometimes until 2 a.m. The U.S. Department of Labor said this Tuesday around May the 3rd. The revelation was a part of an investigation into the child labor law violations in the Southeast. The agency also found 3 franchisees that own more than 60 McDonald's locations in Kentucky, Indiana, Maryland, and Ohio, employed 305 children to work more than the legally permitted hours and perform tasks prohibited by law for young workers. The Labor Department said this in a statement. Investigators from the department's wage and hour division found 2 10-year-old workers at a Louisville McDonald's restaurant among many violations of federal labor laws committed by 3 Kentucky McDonald's franchise operators. Wow. Investigators also determined 2 10-year-olds were employed but not paid, and sometimes worked as late as 2 a.m., like I said earlier, but they weren't even getting paid. Tiffany Boyd, Senior Vice President and Chief People Officer at McDonald's USA, told CNN, "These reports are unacceptable, deeply troubling, and run afoul of the high expectations we have for the entire McDonald's brand. We're committed to ensuring our franchisees have the resources they need to foster safe workplaces for all employees and maintain compliance with all labor laws." Franchisee Bauer Foods, LLC, confirmed to CNN that the 2 10-year-olds allegedly employed were children of a night manager who were visiting their parent at work and were not approved by the franchise organization management to be in that part of the restaurant. Excuse me. So they weren't approved by the franchisee organization management to be in that part of the restaurant. They were kids that were of the manager. They were moms or dad's kids just hanging around helping out. 2 of the other franchisees, Archways, Richwood, and Bell Restaurant Group, did not immediately respond or leave a comment. And those are the other franchisees that had 10-year-olds working it. Maybe those were somebody's kids too. What's the chances? Under no circumstances should there ever be a 10-year-old working in a fast food kitchen around hot grills, ovens, and deep fryers. And that statement was by Karen Garrett of the agency's wage and hour division district director. So, yeah, man, 10-year-old kids out there busting ass off the sweat of their brow, at Mickey D's. What can I say? Like I said, man, that was my first job as well, too. But in this case, I was 14 years old. I went and got the work permit. I did it the right way. But in this case, it's slave labor. To the parents who are bringing their kids to work, because you're getting them to help you with closing and, stop doing that shit, man. Like, this isn't the environment for you to do that. It's a lot in McDonald's that's hazardous to little kids. Stop doing that. And I can only imagine what a 10-year-old, could think about McDonald's and that kind of situation, like being at McDonald's and kind of like being behind the curtain. I bet those little kids are excited, getting into all kind of shit, doing ain't no telling what, sticking their heads underneath the ice cream machines and more. Like, man, don't bring your kids to work in that environment. Try not to bring them to work at all if you can, but, everybody's situation is different. Everybody can't afford babysitters. I get that. But, now you got to deal with the world knowing about you bringing your kids to work, whether you did or not, whether it was child labor for real or not. And now it's a problem, So it's ridiculous, man. McDonald's kids. I don't want to be that kind of McDonald's kid. I want to be the McDonald's kid that slides through and picks up the Happy Meal and gets the toy and shit. I don't want to be the slave labor McDonald's kid. Lord have mercy. So yeah, man. CrossFaded, 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 CrossFaded.